Greetings and welcome to a new episode of Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Last time we boarded the Alarai, we found Tally's father who died doing his experiments on the Geth. We did, however, manage to not get Tally exiled, at least, so she's now loyal and focused on our mission with the collectors. And yeah, Tally, outside of her just being a great character, she's also wrapped up in one of the best and complex storylines in the entire trilogy. I mean, all the way from the first game, the way they set it up that, she's not just a random Quarian on her pilgrimage, but she's the daughter of an admiral. So she got involved when she heard about the Geth attacking Eden Prime, which led her to the Shadow Broker and then to joining up with Shepard. Then she gets the Geth data. Then based on that data, there's probably research and experiments which lead to this storyline with her father. Then later in this game we have the plot twist with Legion, and we get to see the Geth's perspective on all of this, and then everything culminating in Mass Effect 3, and somehow they managed to intertwine it with the Reapers too. So yeah, I really like how they navigated this whole story. Everything from, the entries in the codex to what we get to experience and the fact that we get to change things. But anyway, moving on, let's focus on today. And today we're going to explore a little bit. We're going to try to see what else is in this system in which the migrant fleet was during this trial. So let's see what we can do. Okay, we didn't have any planets here, just a fleet. The captain told us what happened and why they're here. But we have two more systems. First one is Paz. And it has one planet, Garvug. In 354 CE, Garvug was considered a bargain world given to the Krogan to placate them because no one else wanted to live on such a frozen rock. Technically a life-bearing world, Garvug had a small farm belt around its equator and well-insulated marine life in its seas. By the turn of the century, the Krogan had completely adapted, breeding hundreds of younglings per family in vast underground bunkers. By the end of the next century, Garvug's narrow strips of coral reef had been destroyed by overfishing and pollutants, and excess Krogan took to the stars to find another planet to consume. Garvug was treated as an object lesson by the Citadel Council. The Krogan could not be trusted to check their own numbers. Today, Garvug is a frozen wasteland home to corporate eco-engineering efforts trying to implement sustainable agri- and aquaculture practices. Krogan and Vorcha packs are a constant threat, and the corporations pay mercenaries well to keep their operations safe. Okay?
Launching probe.
Lots of ESO here, not that we need it. Okay. 100%. And we have Micah. Okay, this looks like a bigger system. We got asteroid belts. 2 of them. Can we find anything? Aha. Farlas. One of a trio of asteroids formed around an Element 0 core, Farlas is the easiest to mine for low-yield ESO. A carbonaceous asteroid, Farlas has a trace of water-bearing minerals and organic carbon in the form of kerogen. Currently, the asteroid is surrounded by Quarian mining ships extracting fuel for the flotilla. The captain mentioned this, I think, that they were doing some kind of mining.
Launching probe.
Or maybe it was somewhere else. But I mean, they are here. Israfil. Largest of the Iso trio, Israfil is a silicate-heavy carbonaceous asteroid. It is home to approximately 40 species of microorganisms in its liquid water and was blamed as the source of the prion-based biowarfare agent EHE, exotic humanoid encephalopathy, used by the terrorist group Totenkopf in their attack on Gagarin Station in 2184. Interesting. While many in the scientific community protested that Israfil did not have sufficient atmosphere or evolutionary history to sustain life at the prion level, the asteroid and its ESO miners were nevertheless quarantined to reassure the public that the System Alliance was taking action. Though no evidence has yet been found that EHE originated from Israfil or was even synthesized in a local lab, the SSV Manila and a team of epidemiologists maintain watch over the asteroid's ship traffic for now. Okay.
Launching probe.
Lots of ESO here too. So there's 3 asteroids, okay? Did I miss one? Aha! Kakabel, the second asteroid in the system formed around an element 0 core. Kakabel is another carbonaceous asteroid with a surface made of hydrated minerals such as carbonates and clays. Beneath its icy surface is liquid water with some amino acids. The surface of Kakabel is pitted and scarred with strip mining stations where the Quarians took as much ESO as possible before moving on.
Probe launched.
Yeah, there's still a lot of ESO. Okay, 60%. We have 2 gas giants. Duma, home to 51 moons, including the prebiotic moon Anafiel. Duma is a standard hydrogen-helium gas giant with violent surface winds exceeding 1,900 kilometers per hour. Like its sister planet Elohi, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture.
Launching probe.
And Elohi, a small hydrogen-helium gas giant formed around a metallic hydrogen core. Elohi will be the site of a rare astronomical event later this year. The comet Asaro will come in on its orbit of 70 galactic standard years and travel so close to the giant that it is predicted to be captured as a moon. Dozens of space probes from around the galaxy have been launched into the Rahil system to record this moment. Elohi is within the frost line of its parent star, where gas giants do not usually form. For this reason, it is believed to be an extrasolar capture. Travel advisory: a statistically significant number of distress signals have come from the 1 million kilometer mark around Elohi. Pirates are believed to be working the area. In-person tourism is not advised.
Probe launched.
Alright, and that's 100% for Micah. We didn't find any missions yet in this system. I guess it was just the Quarians. Alright, so where to? What can we find? Nubian Expanse, this was Jack's system, right? We didn't stay here. We just read the planets in Dhaka. I mean, I've been avoiding side quests because there's some side quests that I want to keep for after the main quest so I can have conversations with Legion, since I'm planning to get him very late in the game. Noresha is an unremarkable methane ammonia ice giant with a small family of icy moons. It is likely that the Qertassi system had additional worlds earlier in its history, but these have been swallowed by the aging giant star. Qertassi is an elderly metal-poor population 2 star broadly similar to Arcturus.
Launching probe.
So this is 100%. Kalabsha. 2 planets. Okay, hopefully I can find these quests. Tefnut. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Tefnut is home to a helium-free collection and the nearest refueling facility of the Nubian Expanse mass relay. As such, it is a major gateway to the Verge and Terminus systems and has become famous for its hospitality industry. Tefnut's motto is "Known throughout the galaxy, like home, only better." Visitors here can stay at expensive resort stations, watch locally produced entertainment, buy mind-affecting substances not welcome in Citadel space, and rent companionship. Okay. Resources are shipped in from Yam at substantial discounts, allowing the small space stations to have surprising luxuries such as edible anthropods and large amounts of fresh water. Population 33,000, okay.
Launching probe.
Alright, 50%. And we have Yam, with over 90% of its surface covered in oceans. Yam is a habitable nitrogen-oxygen world, but its extremes can be quite hostile to sapient life. The heat from its extremely long days reaches dangerous levels ranging from 24 Celsius at night to 53 in the afternoon in the temperate zones. Hurricanes run unchecked across the oceans with winds reaching up to 250 kilometers per hour. While there are some anthropod-like animals, the predominant forms of life are various kinds of toxic algae blooms that stretch hundreds of kilometers across. However, other biohydrocarbon algae blooms are suitable for use as biofuel and farming. The green gold forms the backbone of Yam's economy. Okay. Do we have anything?
Probe launched.
Nope. Just resources. Seems like we can't do any missions today. Alright. Next. System then. %. Phoenix massing is 60, but it's Project Overlord. Caleston Rift is promising. Alright, what do we got? Two systems. Talava. Let's check it out.
I have detected an anomaly.
Finally. Titus, a desert of whitish potassium salts and reddish iron oxides. Titus is far enough away from its parent star to have a tolerable surface temperature. Though it has only a trace atmosphere of carbon dioxide and oxygen, it is still hospitable enough for criminals in the terminus systems to use it as a staging base. Turian patrols sometimes fly through the area, looking to preempt jailbreak attempts on Matrum's prisons. Travel advisory: unregistered starships have been spotted in the vicinity of Titus. Civilian travel is not recommended.
Welcome to it. Repeat, there's a piece of crap mech on this planet's surface. If you think you can get it to work, you're freaking welcome to it. Welcome to it.
Probe away. Something on our sensors.
Okay, I think I know what this is, and this is one of those missions that I wanted to keep for after the game, so I can talk to Legion. I think it's a solo mission or just a short mission that doesn't really do anything. Anomaly detected. Surface scans detected one Emir heavy mech signature matching an unknown, possibly pirate registration. Mech appears to be disabled but broadcasting a looping message. Message does not appear to be a distress signal. Resource scans indicate large quantities of mineral resources available but obscured behind walls of dense stone. Yeah, we're gonna leave this one alone. I think I know another mission like this with a ship, which is in the Shadow Broker system. So we have two missions. Let's just read these planets. Kalabsha, home to the spectacular infinity caldera. Kalabsha is a young planet with extreme tectonic and volcanic activity, with 9 supervolcanoes that can throw out at least 1,000 cubic kilometers of dense rock equivalents each. The planet's activity has put its atmosphere in a state of shroud. It will likely suffer from global dimming for at least the next 10 years. Though much of the surface is no more dangerous than many other inner ring planets, this extreme tectonic activity has given Kalabsha a bad reputation and discouraged all resource exploitation.
Probe launched.
Well, we're gonna have some of those resources. %. Itarus, a large rock planet orbiting an F-class star. Itarus is pummeled by radiation, heavy gravity, and tectonic activity. Its crust is mostly silicates and of little value. Travel is not advised.
Probe launched.
We'll just take some resources from here as well. Matrum, a small hot rock with a few resources. Matrum is used by the Turian armed forces for its maximum security prison and interrogation centers. The temperatures are high enough to prevent any escape without an environmental suit, but low enough that construction of additional buildings will not be hindered. Over 500,000 prisoners are detained on Matrum, only a handful of which have ever managed even a temporary escape. A small supply economy and prefab habitats support the prison staff who usually work only for 2-year tours of duty before they are rotated out to less stressful positions. Okay. Their stress. I wonder how the convicts are.
Probe launched.
Alright. As I said, we're gonna leave that one. The excavate resources.
Only half our fuel remains.
Half an episode already. Didn't find anything that I want to do. Trivaldi. The hydrogen-helium gas giant Trivaldi's refueling stations provide helium-free for commercial spacecraft visiting the system. It has 9 known moons and many smaller bodies in its rings. Travel advisory: recent attacks by pirates have targeted Trivaldi's refueling stations. Authorities list the perpetrators as at large. Travel is not recommended. What about scanning?
Probe away.
Pretty poor. 43%. We got a moon and a planet here. Surtur is a small but dense desert planet close to its parent star. All but traces of its nitrogen-carbon monoxide atmosphere have burned away, leaving it cooler than similar planets in other systems. Robo-mining has proved lucrative as it has developed significant deposits of beryllium and palladium.
Probe launched.
And the moon, I guess.
I have detected an anomaly.
Sinmara. Surtur's moon Sinmara has been used for many generations to monitor its parent star Solveig. It has an atmosphere to interfere with solar observational equipment, which is critical at this juncture. The star recently showed signs of erupting prematurely into a red giant. In preparation for the day when the critical warming goes out, the extranet channel from Sinmara's research station is given top priority throughout the comm buoys in the system. The chances of such a signal being received over the sun's magnetic interference at that time is low, but relegating it to a lower channel proved politically untenable. Okay, and
magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar radiation exposure probable. Magnetic shielding failure detected. Catastrophic solar...
Probe away. Scans have found something.
okay, I think this is the other quest that I wanted to leave for later. Anomaly detected. Planetary scans indicate that the Sinmara colony is vulnerable to its sun's hazardous solar flares. Malfunction detected in colony's magnetic shield. The shield must be reactivated to avoid exposing colony to unstable solar activity and potential annihilation. Okay. So these are the 3 missions. I found them all in one episode. Damn it. Well, in that case, we're gonna leave this alone too. At least now I know where they are. I want to keep them so I can talk to Legion. As I said, because he has interesting conversations, and that reactivating that magnetic shield takes like 2 minutes, is like a puzzle. We're not gonna do that today. So 100%. Everything is 100. Hawking Eta. Yeah, but that's the Reaper IFF. Maybe we've done everything else. Shadow Broker's base, right, that's the other mission. 100, 100, hundreds. Everything is 100, so in that case, let's go help Kasumi. At least start the quest. I wanted to take a break today, maybe there was some other side quest, but whatever, I guess. We got one system here. Boltzmann. Help Kasumi. We got a gas giant, Feynman. A hydrogen methane gas giant. Feynman is of far less interest to the colonists of Beckenstein than its moons. All 24 are under heavy development by three rival firms: Hoshikiri Heavy Industries, Guangui Solutions, and the Dynamis Corporation. These three firms are under ironclad contracts to sell their raw materials exclusively to corporations based on or orbiting around Beckenstein, a situation which has led to heavy investment on Beckenstein from manufacturing corporations looking to get a piece of the action. Feynman itself has been relatively untouched by the mining concerns, as its strong magnetosphere and great dark storm cells create a barrier to all but the newest generation of scanners. We got such a scanner.
Probe launched.
But it's poor. So it wasn't really worth it. 20%. Veltman. A hydrogen-helium gas giant, Veltman is home to the Koshi-Rotten enormous storm cells that appear as whitish spots and are visible as far away as Beckenstein. As with most other colonized gas giants, Veltman's orbital spaceports are a variety of helium-free refueling stations for merchant vessels. Of particular note among the orbital stations is the Dynamis Corporation's facility for manufacturing metastable metallic hydrogen, despite the risks involved in manipulating the powerful mass effect fields needed to do so. Citadel warships which use the substance in their thrusters can frequently be seen docking at Veltman as a result. This makes the Boltzmann system one of the most heavily patrolled in Citadel space.
Probe away.
Alright, 40%. Toft, technically named T-Hoofd, Dutch for the head. Toft is a dwarf planet with a moderate carbon dioxide atmosphere and rich deposits of periclass. Originally put on the star charts when a human scout ship needed to discharge its drive core and wasn't able to reach the system's gas giants in time, Toft has seen some development by Hoshikiri Heavy Industries. Periclass from the asteroid can be found in common industrial products such as industrial cable insulation and fire-resistant prefab housing walls. Very industrious system.
Probe away.
Okay, 60%. Wheeler is a sizable rock planet. Its atmosphere is a hostile mix of hydrogen and carbon monoxide, which poses little hazard to remote robo-mining. Modern equipment can't easily tolerate the planet's temperatures and gravity. Wheeler's crust is rich in bauxite and other light metals used in fabricators the galaxy over.
Probe launched.
Alright, and finally Beckenstein. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonization efforts, Beckenstein's founders had a decidedly less agrarian plan than Eden Prime. The mission of Beckenstein's first colony was to become Earth's off-planet manufacturing base, ingratiating humanity into galactic culture by producing needed goods, maybe integrating, meeting with mixed success for the first generation. Beckenstein then leapfrogged its competition by producing high-quality luxury goods that went straight to the nearby markets via the Citadel. Today, Beckenstein is known as the Human's Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and the have-nots are rarely spoken of. Okay, we can scan.
Probe launched.
It was depleted for obvious reasons. They industrialized everything. So let's land with Kasumi. She has 6 points. Flash Cran. Let's do that.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hock won't know what hit him.
Solomon Gunn, huh?
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hock respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Okay, got it. No business. So tell me about Mr. Hock.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hock's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Now that's great. What's with the outfit?
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Yeah, well, you know. What's the plan?
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hock is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hock's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
Okay. So this isn't just another heist, huh?
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Okay, better be worth it.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
It's about Hanar and indoctrination, probably. I like the fact that they actually did like a heist for this. It's a nice change of pace from the usual just fighting. I mean, we still get to fight, but it was nice that we have something different. I don't really like the fact that we're doing this just me and her. This is why I left it for later in the game, especially since I'd never played an engineer before. I don't know how we're gonna do with 2 tech, kinda. We don't have any biotics, any tank, but we'll see.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
Okay. There's our golden Saren being brought in.
This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Hock. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hock.
Gunn. Solomon Gunn.
Solomon Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Shit. Well, so we have a problem, huh?
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
Alright, man. I get it.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
I feel like he knows you.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
Well, I can do it alone. What's the plan then?
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
Alright, well, let's party. Kasumi stealing memory. Master Thief Kasumi Goto has a problem. A ruthless arms dealer named Donovan Hock killed her partner Keiji Okuda and stole Okuda's grey box, a neural implant that stores memories and information. Kasumi has planned a daring heist to recover Okuda's grey box and has asked for help in pulling it off. Once this is done, Kasumi can dedicate all her attention to completing Shepard's mission. Okay. Locate the door to Donovan's Hock's vault somewhere beneath the ballroom floor. Alright, man. I mean, nobody knows Kasumi. I get it, but what about Shepard? I mean, he was pretty famous. The first human Spectre. Nobody's gonna know. Plus, these guys are bad guys. They should know about Shepard. I guess because he was dead for 2 years, maybe they forgot.
How did you ever contain that situation on Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
Oh my god. Alright, nice apartment. We got a security room.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking at best.
See what I mean? I mean, what if someone recognizes me? What kind of painting is this? A waterfall? It looks like... I don't know. Needs more color though. This is abstract. You guys? Have you seen Commander Shepard anywhere? Let's mingle a bit. So they all have just one line. There's Hock, okay. We have to find some kind of security room, right? Or I forgot already what Kasumi said. That's great. Very abstract. Nice collection. Hey.
Weed on that Archangel guy.
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Good thing no one knows how Archangel looks like. Or Shepard. And you, my friend, are very lucky. 2 green Asari. Are they Shiala clones or what's going on here? Are they just... I thought they were all blue. What happened? Okay. We can't go up here, right? We've been here. What are we looking for? The vault? Maybe? Hey. Maybe let's not talk to this guy right now. Can we?
Hock's private rooms are off limits without proper clearance.
I'm dying to get in there, but we have to scope out the vault first.
Okay, so we do have to check out the vault. But first... Wow, that's an...
Hock's bedroom, I believe.
Wow, who's his architect? This is a very impressive place.
Or a very large one, at least.
Yeah, all that for a bedroom. Like an entire apartment. But yeah, nice view. There's a city in the distance. He lives on the hills, kind of like Hollywood up in here.
I hear Mr. Hock's vault is exquisite.
Who could know? He never lets anyone near it.
Really? Maybe I can get in? Datapad. What's this? Private rooms. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight, and Security Chief Rowe is in charge. No way Rowe would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around the board and guard duty than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
Alright, see, I'm being useful already. I'm not just seeing the sights here. They are spectacular though, the sights. Is this like a pool? One of those pools you can't swim in, just for decor. Because he's rich and fancy like that. Alright. Oh, there's no one near the freaking vault. What do you mean? They're letting us in here, I guess.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hock for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hock's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Yeah, like, what the hell is this part of your camouflage? Cause what's wrong with your suit? I've never seen this design before. I feel like it's glitched out. It feels like the door was this way. What the hell? I have never seen this. Is it a different suit? I don't get it.
Don't touch that. Without Hock's DNA, You'll set off every alarm in the building.
Okay. Microphone.
We still need the password and a sample of Hock's voice to get past that scanner.
Okay. That is a weird suit, Kasumi. But anyway, I'm gonna look for stuff. DNA scanner. Donovan Hock's vault is protected by a DNA scanner keyed to his own DNA. Bypassing it will require a substantial sample of Hock's genetic material. Find a private area away from the crowded party and collect enough of Hock's DNA to fool the vault's DNA scanner. Voice lock. The security on Donovan Hock's vault includes a high-tech voice scanner that is keyed to Hock's own voice and locked with a unique password. Getting past the lock will require both knowledge of the password and a sample of Hock's voice. Discover the password to Donovan Hock's vault and speak with Hock long enough to obtain a sample. Okay. And kinetic barrier to entry. The entry to Donovan Hock's vault is blocked by kinetic barrier. To enter the vault, that barrier must be shut down. Find a way to shut down the barrier. Anything else, Kasumi? Alright. You guys got anything more? What am I looking for exactly? Hock? Do I talk to him? We have to, right? We have the security bypass. Can we bypass?
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Okay. So what do we do here?
Ready when you are.
I have to bypass it. Won't people notice? Right, we have a gun though. The worst gun ever. How about you take that guy out?
Take him down.
Can't do it.
What do you mean you can't do it? He's right there.
Going
Don't
dark.
mess with me.
Can't get there. Can I do that? That had to hurt. I have an idea. See what you can find.
Your suit is still weird. Credits. I found credits. And more credits. And why do I have to do all the work? My drone is here with me. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here, can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia, so it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. That voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hock anyway. After this party, want to grab some beers? Let me know. Samuels?
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rose sent you. We still need that voice sample from Hock.
Alright. I'm on it. I'm gonna talk to Hock next. You guys got nothing else to say, really? Okay. I'll just talk to Hock then.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready.
Okay.
After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
Are you expecting trouble?
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hock's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Nice speech, bro. They love it.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
I hate that glitch on her armor. By the way, Kasumi, since we're here and we're doing a heist, can we get maybe one of those fish for my aquarium collection? Just saying. You can have a painting too, like this chicken or bird or whatever it is. But I want a fish, okay? So we gotta go into this guy's... Right? We gotta talk to this guy.
Mr. Hock's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I mean, I have authorization, my friend.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Chief Rowe?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hock's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. Now stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Thanks, man. You're really nice. Got more paintings. We gotta go down stairs. This guy. So many rooms here.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
Alright. You know what? This kind of bothers me, so I'm gonna save and reload real quick and see if it helps. Alright, we're back. That's better. She looks normal. So let's see what we can find here.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Yeah, Shepard. What are you doing? You think he touches his plants every day? Probably has the maid watering them. Maybe a book, you know, you might read. No? Couch cushion.
Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
1 credit. Bravo. Shepard. He's gonna go broke because you took that credit. What's this? Wine glass.
Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Alright.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source.
Well, maybe we can find something else. Pigeons. Space pigeons with weird stuff on their heads. Papers.
No DNA, but... Looks like Hock's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
I see. This is where he sleeps. I mean, I guess this acts as a TV / hologram stuff. Computer.
No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
I see. Alarm clock. Shit.
Sorry.
Oh. Well, they probably heard that. Datapad. Okuda Decryption Project Update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Damn. Research into the Okuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlikely that a random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Damn. Given the nature of the Greybox technology, it's possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The permutations could be infinite. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security on the box.
We can probably get Hock's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
I feel like the alternative methods include letting us in here and trapping us later. Keyboard.
Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
Okay, and we have that painting again. This is probably the original. The other one was just fake. Antique weapons collection. Swords.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Wait a minute. We found a safe. Hope there's more than one credit in here. $7,000. Okay. I can't believe they actually put that credit. I mean, a credit is a credit. Hey, we have guards here. They're not gonna see us. Hopefully not. Don't mind us, we had security clearance. Can we get out? Alright. Well, I guess we have to go to the vault. What's this? Kinetic barrier. Oh, we forgot to do this.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Okay. Where is it going? Up. This way. Okay. Oh, I thought it was gonna lead back to the crib. Okay, it's going that way. Under the fish. Over here.
One sec.
Nice one.
That should take care of the barrier.
Okay, I guess we got everything, right?
Hock throws a hell of a party.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people he's invited, though.
Okay. In that case, we're gonna go in
That got it. The barrier's down.
the vault, but we're gonna do it in the next episode because we're at time for today. So thank you for watching and farewell.